Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. So today I finally got around to getting Reagan, DeLuca, and Caroline into their own tank. So as you guys know, these are my 3 new butterfly telescopes from King Koi and Goldfish, and these guys are going to be my butterfly telescope breeders, and I'll get to that in a second. But the fish you're looking at right now is Caroline. A lot of people ask me how I tell them apart because they all look very similar to one another. Caroline has more black than Reagan does, and actually you're looking at some breeding activity. Once they got into the tank, they just decided that they were in the mood, and DeLuca has been chasing them both all morning. So I suspect that I may actually have some butterfly telescope eggs really soon, because they are definitely in breeding mode, which is really exciting because I did not expect to have them produce eggs so quickly after I got them. I had planned on letting them settle in, but they thought otherwise. What you're looking at now is I went ahead and put in my spotting mops to catch any eggs that are released. So far, no eggs, but like I said, they've only been in here a few hours, so we will see how that goes. Also, that dude right there that has the orange head, that is the male. His name is DeLuca, and I tell him apart because he has a bit more black and he has an orange head. So that's kind of how I tell him apart from the others. I know a lot of people say that naming fish is weird and shouldn't do that and all this, but I've always named my fish, and I can tell them apart pretty well, actually. Though it took me a while to figure out the different looks that they have. Like right now you're looking at Reagan. So she has a bit more white than Caroline, and she also has a orange spot on her face. So you can tell them apart when you want to. You just have to learn specific markings that the other ones don't have. So that's the 3 of them. They are in my 60-gallon tank, and no, it is not currently decorated. I did not have the funds, to decorate it, nor did my fish store actually have what I wanted to decorate it with, so I'm waiting to do that. I'll probably do white rock in here, as I tend to do a lot. I do like my white rock. I think it would make them look really cool too. And then maybe some sort of wood. You have to be careful with butterfly telescopes because of their eyes. They can't see very well, so that's one thing that you have to be careful of. But we'll have to see when that time comes. I'm not sure, as far as that goes, how I really want to decorate the tank. That'll come later. Right now, I'm just quite excited that they are already in breeding mode. I will probably do a water change on them soon, just to help along the way of breeding. Fresh water is always a good thing when you're trying to breed fish. And hopefully my next video, or at least the plan is, to do a video on how to get your goldfish to breed, because I've been asked that quite a bit, and there's a few tips and tricks that I have to get my fish to breed if I really want them to. But these dudes, I did nothing except put them in their tank. They were in a quarantine tub. I had some fish in this tank that I'd recently moved, so they're still in quarantine because this tank, they're completely by themselves. I used no equipment that comes into contact with any of my other fish, so they're still in quarantine. They just moved from a tub to the tank because I couldn't stand not seeing them. One, I really like to see them, and it's a bigger tank, it holds more volume, and apparently that worked very well for them, to getting them into breeding mode. So Yeah, just enjoy them eating their breakfast right now. But that's really all I have for you today, and I'll see y'all next time. Hopefully with Fry, maybe.